Thank you very much, Mitch. You know, it is true, when I first came to office, because of what I said before, that I've always heard how important it is, the choice of judges and the number of judges. And in my first day, I said to one of our assistants, how many judges do I have to pick? How many are there? And I figured I'd hear none or one, maybe two. They said, sir, you have 142. I said, no. Tell me truth. I want the truth, not. That was it. And I say, thank you, President Obama, very much. But it was 142 empty slots, and nobody can believe that. And I couldn't believe it, and didn't believe it, but now I believe it, because now we've got so many approved, and we're going to hit that magic number, and then it's going to be a lot more from there, because you do have a lot of, through normalization, leaving and other reasons, retiring. I never want to mention the D word, the death word. I won't mention death, but that happens too. But we're going to be picking up a lot.
Well, in theory, at 4 o'clock, we're going to vote on 2 more judges. So I'll move this thing forward. So after I got beat like a dog, which he likes hearing, he called me over to the White House and said, I'd like you to help me. I said, I'd love to help you be a great president, because you're now my president. And he says, I don't have your phone number. And I said, there's a reason for that. So the highlight of my campaign was when you gave out my phone number. If I did as well as my phone number, it might have been a different story. To the committee, thank you. The Judiciary Committee is not for the faint of heart. Our Democratic friends are tough. They believe in their causes, and we have to fight hard for our causes. But one thing I want to say about President Trump, the defining moment of your presidency for me was the Kavanaugh hearing. This room would be empty if we had failed Brett Kavanaugh. Brett Kavanaugh lived a life we should all be proud of. He worked hard, and the way he was treated was the worst experience I've had in politics. A lot of people would have pulled the plug on him. Mr. President, thank you for not pulling the plug. And let me tell you why it's important. Who would have been after Brett if he had went down? What conservative young lawyer would want to go through this if we'd failed Brett Kavanaugh? So Chuck was right. When you run and you get reelected a year from now, one of the main reasons is that people in the conservative world believe that you fight for judges. God bless you.
Thank you very much. I said, so Brett, you're the one. You're the one. He was so honored. He said, sir, this is the greatest day of my life. And I said, I just want to congratulate you. It's an amazing thing that I'm doing it and that you're receiving it. He said, sir, thank you very much. I said, Brett, let me tell you something. This approval process that you're going to go through will be so fast and so easy. You're perfect. Perfect life, perfect family, perfect education, top scholar, best schools. Brett, this is going to be so easy. Little did he know. Little did he know. But I'll tell you what, it really represented something. It represented unfairness. And some of those people that came forward, to my way of thinking, all of those people that came forward, I thought it was disgraceful what happened. And I want to thank all of my Republican colleagues for standing up tall for a man who really didn't deserve what he went through. Nobody could have believed a thing like that could have happened to a man like that. And you could almost say to anybody, because nobody's ever seen anything. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. But he hung in strong too. He also hung in strong. You know, there were plenty of people, I'm sure, that say, you gotta cut yourself loose. He didn't want to do that. So it was a very important day, Lindsey, and you were a big part of it. I think your ratings went from about 50 to about 82 as I see him now, Lindsey. 82 with one little speech that lasted. He made one speech, Bill. One little few remarks that lasted for about a minute, and they were historic. They really were. They were historic. The delivery, the words, the whole thing was very important, and what you did was something very special, so thank you very much.